Didn't take long, and we stalked in on a hind, but she spooked and took a little bit to catch back up with her. Didn't know what she was at this time. And then we found her again, and no stags, so we just carried on. We caught back up to these hinds. There was about 4 here, although you can only see a couple. They spooked again, ran back up onto the ridge. That was the direction we were going, so we followed them up there. And yes, a stag started croaking. Fallow croaking quite well up here. Come here. Come here. Go get it. Got him right in the neck. Bit weak on the palms, but that'll do. Quite old. Good bases. Man. Yeah, you got him. Good girl, Gully. Not a bad stag, actually. I'd say a couple of years ago, it would have been pretty big. It's long and wide. I ran a tape over this buck once we got home. It was 208. Not long after we left that, Quinn started tracking, and we sort of came to the edge of this ridge and looking into the next gully. I did a few hind calls and a stag replied. Mm. 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 I could hear him moving around, not that far away from me, but it was pretty cunning. He wouldn't show himself. We waited him out for a while, but it was getting on, so we decided to make a move. I knew Ethan hadn't shot a stag yet, so I left that, went back to camp. That was all for day one, and we went back up to the same spot to try again the next morning. Ethan's just sneaking in down there. A few stags going reasonably in this catchment. None of them are real close, but I'm just going to wait on this knob and maybe do the odd moan and hind call. Ethan did chase a couple of stags around, but we couldn't get close. They kept retreating with their hinds. We ended up getting right in on the spiker, and he was with a couple of fallow, which was odd. But yeah, got in on a few deer, just wasn't seeing many stags, and the ones we were seeing were young ones. So we did a lot of country on the second day, just sort of searching for the right animal that we wanted to take. The old fallow never seemed to be as witty as a red deer. They stand and look for a little bit longer than they should. We left these does to it and carried on, hoping that a stag would pop up next. Spiker down there. don't stand there like that. So many deer and so few stags. And then it all happened quicker than we could have thought. Should I run it? Best cut line before. Fucking mean boy. After Ethan shot that buck, we had a bit of a break before starting some butchery. And it didn't stop there. There was a couple of spikers chasing a doe around, and they came just about right down to us, pestering her for a long time. A lot of deer in this block that we were in, and it's all public land. So pretty cool to see, although the bush is quite chewed out. Cheeky little fellas. Once the dominant stag was gone, they had their chance though, so they were into it, trying their luck. This carry on went on for probably a good 15-20 minutes. And then we ended up spooking them away so that we could do some butchery and get out, because it's been a couple of big days and we still had a long way ahead of us to get out. But yeah, pretty eventful hunt. Ethan and I both got a couple of the best bucks that we've ever shot and saw a lot of deer along the way. Oh, that's two spikers. And a yellow guy. You little fuckers are lucky we took this big fella away. Packed up, ready to go. Buck on Ethan's. Last minute stag that one a bit. Passed up a fair few small stags and things to put the trigger on that, so pretty fucking happy with it. Big fucking walk out here. After a couple of big days, we didn't bother hunting our way out, just got out as quick as we could. Ran a tape over Ethan's buck and it went 210, so it was a pretty good trip. Hope you enjoyed.